How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going over my top 3 comics and the rest of the comics that we read for the week. It was a good stack. I didn't go too crazy this week, so I still got a little bit of catching up to do, but not too bad. Should be able to catch up and then read next week's comics as well. But I'm very excited to go over these with you guys. Like I said, we do top 3 and honorable mention, but we had such a good stack this week. I got 2 honorable mentions because I just have to talk about them. First one, we're going to talk about my first honorable mention. It is the new Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man Torn. The great series. It takes place where Peter Parker's in college. He's friends with Gwen. Him and MJ aren't together, but you know, Gwen's trying to set him up with them. Harry Osborn's in this too, which is really good. It started off with him facing the Sandman, which is pretty cool, and then it shows him going through the struggles of college. You know, where he's having a hard time balancing the life of Peter Parker and Spider-Man, you know, college and the responsibilities of being a hero, which is really cool. Like I said, it is a younger Peter Parker, not high school Peter Parker, but you know, he's in college and stuff like that, which is pretty dope. And yeah, it's a great series. You know, there's a whole thing going on where lady's trying to rob this library of this special kind of book because apparently it has power. So you know, there's some Spider-Man stuff, but it's an amazing series. I definitely recommend reading it. It's a fun read. It's not the best Spider-Man story I've ever read, but it's very interesting, and I mean, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, so it's fun to read. My other honorable mention, I just had to talk about this one, which is the Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, issue number 9. I loved every bit of it. You got the Joker in here. You got Two-Face. You got Catwoman. You got Robin, of course, Batman. It's just an amazing freaking series. Two-Face and the Joker are starting to work together. They made a deal, you know, this is towards the end. This is about Catwoman finding out she's a Falcone. If you don't know in the series or in the history of Batman, she's a Falcone. She's a daughter of one of the biggest mob crimes or mob gang in Gotham, which is crazy. But it's an amazing series. I loved every bit of it. I enjoyed it. I was sad when it ended. We have one more issue, which sucks, man. I wish there was more, but that one was definitely an honorable mention. It barely beat this one, which I'm gonna go over. This is number 3, or almost beat it. It barely missed it. This is number 3 on my top 3, which is Absolute Batman issue 13. We did get the Catwoman variant there by the DNA David Nakayama, which is awesome. This whole story was cool. You got you get to see the relationship between Catwoman and Batman, or Bruce Wayne and Selina. Amazing series, and you know, he's questioning like, how do you, because you can look at the helmet, like, why do you have that helmet that's like that gang, you know, that they talk about in the beginning, the party animals, I believe. No, not the party animals, part of the Arkham people. It's a great freaking series. They talk about that. They see them work together. They do sleep together as well. They go against the Red Hood gang in this comic. You see Batman using the Venom to try to defeat them. Selina's like, hey, you know, you need to chill. You know, that Venom is very hard to control. From what I'm seeing, just take it easy. He's like, no, I need to do it because he wants to face Bane. He called Bane out on national TV saying like, you and me, let's finish this now. And she's like, okay, if you're gonna do that, I'll be your backup. He's like, no, it's just me. And then she's like, well, you know, don't use the Venom because I don't think you should. He's like, don't tell me what to do. He's like just very angry. So crazy story, but I loved every bit of it. And I could be wrong. This might be fake news, but I heard that they're gonna start an absolute mini series of Catwoman, which should be awesome. Because she was very interesting in the comics, so that's awesome. So that's number 3. Number 2 for the top is going to be Planet to Return to Planet Hulk one shot. It was fun. It was just seeing him on this planet, just trying to be alone, but everybody's relying on him, and they thinking he's something else that he's not, as in like a god, basically, where he's their savior. But he doesn't feel that way. He feels like, you know, he got the name of Destroyer, World Destroyer, stuff like that, where he's just not doing good. He saves the day, but he's just like, I saved the day, but just leave me alone. Like, let me be me. Let me be the Hulk, angry and mad somewhere else, so I don't mess up with anybody else. It's a freaking amazing series. I definitely recommend. It's just a one shot, but apparently on the back it says, to see what path of destiny the Hulk ultimately walks, read the original Planet Hulk epic, which is Planet Hulk: The Incredible Hulk. And it shows you which series, so you can look out for it. I might actually look out for it. This one set it up really well, and I want to read it. So it was cool. Like I said, it was just kind of in between of an older series, but it's still enjoyable. And then, of course, everybody, and I mean everybody's pick of the week. Everybody loved it. I enjoyed every bit of it. It is DCKO. This series was freaking awesome. Issue number 1, starting the event, was amazing. It started off them showing what is going on, like the whole fighting situation, and it goes back kind of like, all right, this is what actually happened. They're at the Justice League Tower, the Watchtower, talking about it. Time Trappers explaining to them what's going on and what they need to do. There's a heart in the world that Darkseid controls, and that's what gives him the powers, and that's why he's going to defeat everybody. So he has 7 days. They have 7 days to prepare, and then they're going to challenge the heart so they can become the champion and possibly to stop Darkseid. So they're preparing for all of that, and then towards the end is a crazy big arena where villains and heroes are competing against each other to technically be crowned the champion, so they can try to control the heart, so they can stop Darkseid. People are getting hurt, people are dying, which is insane. You lose some people, man, which sucks. Like, you lose, let me see if I can find one. Like, Batman's gone. That's like the biggest one. Batman's gone. Like, how are you gonna do that? But Clark Kent, Superman just loses it, which is insane. You got Lobo in here, he's not lost. You got like the Jay Garrick, the old Flash in here, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, the Joker, the Swamp Thing. It's just an amazing series. I enjoy it. If you guys haven't read it, definitely pick yourself up a copy if you still can. It's an amazing series. I loved it. Now we're gonna go over everything else that we read. No particular order. This is kind of just here how I read it. We got Spider-Man 94 issue number 2. That was a fun read. We're learning about Kane. Like I said, I didn't know really about this character, so it was fun to read that. Aquaman issue number 10. You're finding out how powerful Aquaman is now that he controls the blue completely. Got this like stronger ability of the ocean. He heard a problem that was going on the ocean, on the seas, half the world, half around the world away, which is pretty cool. Batman Dark Patterns issue number 11. I loved every bit of it, man. Oh my god. And the story behind who the villain is. You find out who the villain is, and now the last issue coming out is gonna see Batman trying to stop him. But it was an amazing. You find out who the Child of Fire is. Oof, peak. Superman the Kryptonite Spectrum issue number 3. That one was a fun read too. I loved every bit of that. Ultimate Black Panther 21. That one was amazing as well. Killmonger and Black Panther are agreeing to stop, the troubles. They're gonna work together, even though they had like different views on it. It was a fun one. And last but not least, we got Robin and Batman issue number 26. That one was a good read as well. You got, Batman was trying to like treat Robin as like a normal kid and let them have a normal life outside of being Batman and Robin. Something happened, so now Robin blames himself. They're like, oh, we shouldn't. That's why we shouldn't be normal. We just have to be Robin the whole time in Batman, because people get hurt, stuff like that. But Batman doesn't regret it. He's like, well, I told you I'm gonna give you a normal life. That's what you want. From the last story arc, saying like he's done because he wants a normal life. So they do that. It's an amazing series. I loved every bit of it as well. But that is everything that we read for the week. It is, a great stack, but a smaller stack. We are catching up. We are going down on our comic pools that we're getting during the week. I slowed down on the X-Men stuff. I might pick it back up after the year, after this whole Revolution thing that's going on. They didn't really sell to me. It was way too many comics coming out too to try to keep up with it. I'm just gonna let it go. But there are some new series coming out, some series that are ending. Like I said, we got Batman Along Halloween. Last Halloween is ending, and stuff like that. So I'm excited to dive into all of that stuff. So if you guys like this video, like the video, let me know what your guys' top comics were the last week that you read, either if it's new or not. If you guys enjoy this, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. We're trying to hit 200. We're pretty close, so please help me out there. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy.